welcome back to Dutch Week with my friend.
Steve.
And this was kind of an add-on we found because I thought the title was hilarious. It's called Why Grocery Shopping is Better than Amsterdam. First of all, what? And then second of all, maybe it meant Netherlands. It's for us a question mark as well, but it might be a fun one to look at. If it's not fun, you won't even see it. So that's pretty much it.
Yeah, it's a good title because it makes you wonder what the video
It
is
is. It's clickbait, but in a good way.
about. Yeah.
It's a short one, so let's just go straight in.
Let's go!
The channel is not just bikes, but I'll leave it in a link in the description so you will know. Let's go.
Also a good channel name.
Yeah.
Not just bikes.
Interesting.
The Netherlands, not just bikes.
Hey, start off with a drone shot.
There are a lot of grocery stores in Amsterdam. Like, a lot. Here's one,
True.
There are a lot of people in
and here's another. And
Albert
just in
Heijn.
case you missed those, there's one
famous
over there
one.
too.
And across
Danish
Dane
also.
is a-
Grocery stores,
Danish.
markets, butchers, and bakers are woven into the urban fabric so that no matter where you are, you're only a short walk to somewhere where you can buy fresh food. In the Netherlands, most people prefer to make small trips to buy food for today or the next few days rather than large
True.
weekly or fortnightly
Yes.
shopping trips by car. This by itself isn't that unusual.
Copenhagen.
Most cities I've been to in Europe and
Copenhagen.
Asia have grocery stores and markets dotted throughout the city. What's interesting about the Netherlands is how optimized everything is to make your grocery shopping trip as fast
Efficiency.
as possible.
Yes, of course.
Shops are not
This-
set back behind a sea of parking, so it's easy to stop in if you're walking by.
Albert Heijn again.
In fact, many grocery stores do not
Albert
have
Heijn
any
again.
parking at all, and it's common to see them in pedestrianized areas accessible only by walking or cycling.
True.
Of course, bicycle parking is always provided right out front, making it also very quick to shop by bicycle. Just
It's
pull
so
up
special.
and lock the bike. Grab some reusable
Oh.
shopping bags, and
Not
get a
only
basket.
for Amsterdam, for the whole of
Some of the more
Netherlands.
modern shops provide hand scanners that
And
allow
that's
you
what
to
I mean,
scan your
for
items as you
Amsterdam.
shop. Scanning each item as you
not
place it in
modern
your bag
anymore.
also means you don't need to rebag your groceries at the checkout.
Is this kind of normal
Since
in other
everything has
countries?
already been scanned,
I
the
mean,
checkout
yeah,
process is very quick. Just tap your contactless payment card and grab your receipt.
Also grocery shopping.
The exit
is
gate
way
opens when you
different.
scan your receipt. Drop the bags back into the bike, unlock, and we're off. For a typical grocery
And
trip,
we're
I could
off.
be in and out in
Not
less
just
than 10
bikes, it
minutes.
feels
and
like
easy
it's a
to
bike
do whenever I'm on
commercial.
my way home. If you'd rather not buy plastic wrap foods and only interact with machines, there are markets available too. Often, these have better prices, especially on fresh
Public
produce. And if you'd prefer to have your vegetables hand polished and looking like a magazine shoot, you can visit shops the Dutch like to call vegetable jewelers. That is, if you can afford them.
Vegetable juice.
I never.
Honestly refreshing to live somewhere where grocery shopping isn't some big ordeal. In Canada or in the US, I would literally spend more time just waiting at traffic lights on the way to the grocery store
alright.
than my entire
Yeah,
trip to
had
the
it-
grocery
had it.
store here in the Netherlands.
Had it before?
I always found the North American car-centric grocery trip to be really messed up. Driving out to the edge of
interesting.
town in heavy traffic, waiting in huge checkout lines, buying everything in massive quantities, effectively turning
That's
your house
true.
into a convenience store just to save a few bucks.
But that's even in France.
And who eats this
like-
much food? The truth is, nobody does.
Who eats this
The
much
US
food?
and Canada have the highest level of food waste in the world. Almost one quarter of all
Here
food
comes the
purchased by
efficiency.
consumers goes to waste, and the bulk shopping culture definitely plays a part in that. You're much less likely
Yeah.
to eat fresh food if you're buying it in bulk for the week rather than if you stop on your way home from work. Of course, when everyone is forced to travel everywhere by car, nothing is a quick trip anymore, especially in rush hour.
Yeah.
There have been several times where our family has lived without a car in various cities around the world. When you tell this to someone in North America, often the first question they ask will be, "But how do you buy groceries?" I like buying groceries in small quantities. It allows us to eat whatever we're in the mood for that day. And with
Yeah.
two boys who eat a lot, it's good that unexpected grocery trips are quick.
Hummus.
Small grocery trips make it easier for our family to eat healthy, fresh food, and we're less likely to have food that goes to waste. It's nice to live in Amsterdam where quick grocery trips are not just possible, they're actively encouraged.
Yeah.
And nobody ever asks us,
Yes.
"But how do you buy groceries?"
Interesting. It was
I never
fun.
looked at it that way. But yeah, grocery shopping is definitely something different. And also, it says Amsterdam, but It's basically the Netherlands in
That's
general.
exactly what I was saying. I think he just had his own view of the Amsterdams, although I think he just wanna portray the way he knows, and maybe he doesn't know about the rest of the
Yeah.
Netherlands.
Also looking at the other thumbnails I see right now, I think he lived with his family in several cities, and he happened to live in Amsterdam where he experienced this
It might be a good thing to
different
say.
kind of grocery shopping.
Yeah.
But that's common for the Netherlands in general.
Maybe he didn't want to say about everything because he just doesn't know.
Because he didn't know, yeah. But it's all over the Netherlands. We do grocery shopping for small quantities and on the daily, probably most of us daily. Some do like a few days.
It's fun to think about because some things are so normal. You think, well, everybody does it like that, right?
Yeah, and then when you go to France for a holiday, like with neighboring country, pretty much. We have Belgium in between, but Belgium. You actually adapt to their style of grocery shopping, and you also go buy in bulk for the whole week. So it's interesting, yeah.
For us, the question of the day always is, what am I gonna eat at night? That's like a common thing,
True.
like everybody says. And for us, it's because then the question is told or said because then you buy groceries to that question.
Yeah.
And because every day is different.
I think also when you compare it to a lot of Asian countries, there you eat out most of the time.
Sure. Yeah.
So in the Netherlands,
It's more special occasion.
eating out is more special occasion, and eating at home with your own prepared food is more common, like pretty much on a daily basis.
Daily.
So you have to do grocery shopping, and also it's way more expensive to go out and eat than to make your own food. Whereas in Asia, it can be the other way around. I remember making pasta once in Asia. Yeah, I made a pasta in Asia, and I spent like roughly 25 euros on grocery shopping just for the pasta. And trust me, with 25 euros, you can eat a lot of food in Indonesia.
The thing is also fun about him telling about efficiency and stuff, and I think the whole
it makes sense.
because in the inner cities the groceries are somewhat smaller than outside, of course, because you have more space to work in if it's not in the cities.
Also, the rent is very expensive in Amsterdam.
So that's why they make it so efficiently as possible. So they made this way. I think I saw some footage of it in inner cities. But outside of the cities, like maybe here as well, it is more or less in between the fast and what America has. It's not that big of a warehouse, it doesn't bad, but it's still big.
You can still get a lot of different stuff, right?
Yeah, and you still, but I think the scanners. I'm really curious if that's a normal thing in outside of Netherlands, because I know like 10 or 15 years ago. There was like in our place where we lived.
Yeah, that it was
the
really
first
new.
time.
Like was a new innovation.
Pilot version.
Yeah. So everybody wanted to try it. Like, oh, I can do my own scanning, and I don't need to go pay it.
The future is here.
Yeah. And then it became normal.
Yeah.
Very
Now it's
quick,
everywhere.
Very quick. Yeah. Same with payless payments.
paying?
It's very. People adapt quicker to it than I expected.
So a whole lot of questions from our side as well, but it's fun to see this view. But we must say it's also in the rest of the Netherlands as well. So don't forget about
Not
it.
just
Not
Amsterdam.
just Amsterdam.
True.
But that's it from us. Any questions? Just leave them below. Maybe we can answer them. And otherwise, that's it for us. Hopefully, we're not sure if it's this the ending or still some videos after this. But I hope you enjoyed Dutch Week. Till the next time. This is
Ciao. Tot later.
Later!
Later, gek!
Marcel, moet je nog wat zeggen, Bokken?